What is going on, guys? Hopefully all is well. Good to see everybody here today. I wanted to go live impromptu for all of us here looking to actually get momentum this year, right? There's so many of us who ultimately want to build momentum, want to build an infrastructure, right? But sometimes you maybe lack the systems, you lack the know-how, and there's so much information out there, you just really don't know where to go. You don't know who to follow. You don't know what to do first, right? So this live stream here today, guys, is going to act as a way for you to kind of get a maybe behind the scenes look as to how you should start, how you should begin. And if you're someone who's already in e-commerce, right, you're looking to scale further, maybe you're getting your first traction, this is going to be very helpful for you. So stick around. And I want to make sure this goes super proper for everybody here in terms of moving forward for the new year. So one of the biggest things that we all need to realize, guys, is product research is the most important part of this journey, right? Product research is everything, right? And for understanding purposes, right, you want to optimize for higher margin, right? Obviously, you can have products that are a bit cheaper that would have worked a little bit better back in 2016, 2017. But the way that you want to do things now, guys, is you ultimately want to focus on margin and products that ultimately have a higher perceived value that people are already okay with paying a bit more for. We'll go through all this in just a second as well. Good to see everyone hopping on here today. We're live on Instagram right here. We're live on all the Facebook groups right here as well. Good to see us all. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're just hopping on right now, drop sevens down below, guys. Drop lucky number sevens down below. Let's bless everyone with some luck today. Let's make it happen. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I wanted to just come on here live after the gym. I'm starting to get in a little groove and momentum every morning where I'm getting in the gym at the same exact time, which has been awesome. Over the last several months, I've been sporadic, hitting the gym at random times. And I've realized that for myself, biohacking and getting me in the gym, getting a sweat in the morning is huge for me, right? Just to go ahead and kind of move me forward to rock and roll throughout the day. And I think it's something you guys should look into as well. But guys, what I want to talk about fully today, okay, is of course, product research and the importance of it. One of the biggest things that so many people fail to understand is that your product will make or break you, right? And it's very hard to take something that no one wants and turn it into a particular winner, unless you have a lot of money and a lot of backing, right? And most people who are getting into the game of e-commerce obviously want to focus on momentum and building consistency with the least amount of capital deployed, right? Just naturally, right? So think about it. Think about it like this, guys. With CPMs where they are, they're less expensive than they were in Q4, but they're also more expensive than they were in 2016, 2017, 2018, etc. What does that mean? That means we're paying more, right, to go ahead and have a certain amount of people see our ads. Right now, how do we combat that? Because it's more possible now to build the proper infrastructure and scale in e-commerce than it's ever been before, right? The growth is insane. It's every single year. And every single time a downtrend comes, we ultimately see big spurt of growth. And it's incredible to be in an industry just like that. Now, the biggest thing that I want us all to understand here is when you're looking at the margin, focus on $30, $40, $50, $60 margin. Don't just look for particular items that have $8, $9, $10 margin. Okay. What's going to be huge for you guys here is understanding that your life will be so much easier when you're focusing on higher margin products, right? You have the ability to spend more. You have the ability to obviously keep your ads on longer, and it's going to give you a lot, better opportunity when you're running campaigns like Micro Big Bang and Big Bang as well, right? Because if you have a higher margin product and you're building a foundation of low budget audiences like we do here at Beyond Six Figures, we're able to see great ROAS and great return pretty damn quickly, right? And that's the goal here. We don't want to act as if we're launch monkeys. We don't want to act as if we're just trying to scale to $1 million a month instantly, right? That's possible, but guess what, guys? You have to start first. You have to build momentum first. Now, you guys tell me. So first and foremost, I would love to hear your guys' opinion on this. So drop a comment down below, no matter where you're watching. Maybe you're watching on YouTube. Maybe you're watching in our BSF group or Dropshipping for Beginners group, Dropify, Ecom Empires, or maybe Instagram. Let me know. Do you guys value one-hit wonder moves like launch monkey numbers or actual consistency in linear growth? Give me a 1 if you value big spurts that don't last. Give me a 2 if you value consistency in linear growth, right? Obviously, everyone wants to get the cool screenshots and hit the huge numbers, right? But at the end of the month, what's important is, what is your monthly revenue? Have you been consistent? Are you predictable for the next month? Where are you at? Let me know what you guys would rather have. You guys prefer non-predictability? Give me a 1 if you prefer non-predictability. Okay, or give me a 2 if you prefer linear growth and scale, right? And slowly but surely building to the point of consistency, right? That's the real goal. I see tons of 2s here on Instagram. Very, very good stuff here, guys. And one of the biggest things I want us all to realize here is stop rushing to the advertisements. Stop rushing to the ads. Okay, so many people getting in the game of e-commerce will rush to ads just to go ahead and turn on the ad, right? When in reality, your money is made with the work you're doing in product research. Okay, and that's the biggest thing I want everyone to realize here. Spend your time in product research and you'll end up spending less money later when you're testing and moving forward with items, right? One of the biggest things to realize here as well is when you're entering a market or a niche or a particular product that you're looking at, start thinking about what markets are people already okay with paying a bit more for. Think about it like this. If you walk into I use this example. Let's say you walk into a Toyota dealership, right? And you see Tesla prices at the Toyota dealership. You're probably not going to be so keen to buy. But let's say you walk in to the Tesla dealership, and the Tesla dealership now has Toyota prices. You might buy on the spot. Right? Because you're used to walking into the Tesla dealership and seeing $70,000, $80,000 a car, right? But now, ultimately, you walked in and maybe it's $30,000 a car, right? It's Toyota prices in the environment of a Tesla dealership. When you think of it like that, think about how much easier it is to go ahead and make a sale, because ultimately the price anchoring in that industry has already happened, right? It's already happened. It's a commonality of mind, right? So guys, look for niches and look for markets, okay, where people are already understanding that it's a more expensive niche, right? It's a more expensive market. For example, one of our tactical brands that we have, multi-seven-figure brand, okay, it is in the tactical niche. And these specific products sometimes cost like $600 to over like $2,000, right? $600, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000. You could get lots of different variations of these products. And our goal was to go ahead and undercut and be an extremely affordable solution in a market where people are already okay with paying a bit more. Now, obviously, there's going to be some maybe differences in the material. Maybe there'll be some differences in the UI of whatever you're selling, right? But ultimately, you want to make sure the result is nearly the same. Just like the Toyota, just like the Tesla, they both get you to where you need to go, okay? Same thing here, okay? With our tactical brand, it might be, our item is about $65, right? And what's cool about it is if you go into a particular store, or brick and mortar, or look online, the competition is selling similar items for $300, $400, $500, $600 plus, like I've mentioned. So you come onto our particular store and you see, oh, wow, the result looks as if it's the same, because it is, right? It's just slightly different material, right? Which doesn't really matter for this product, but the result is the same. So people are keen to go ahead and make a purchase, right? Which is incredible way to think, okay? Now, while we understand the importance of margin and the importance of perceived value, let's also understand the importance of true demand, okay? You don't want to ultimately attempt to force a product. You don't want to just push an item past because you believe it's going to do well. You want to have a platform validation approach that allows you to look at all the social sites across and see what has demand and true demand right now, right? You should not focus on just running particular products that you think are good, right? One of the greatest things that you can do is take your mind out of the product research, because you're not the buyer. Okay, you're not the buyer, and replace it with the data in terms of what the market is showcasing to you. So one of the huge things that we do here at BSF is we use our product research system. That's a multi-step validation approach that uses all the social sites to see if a product actually has true demand. Okay, if you want to get your hands on that system, it's 100% free. Just go on Facebook, type in Beyond Six Figures, one word. You'll see the first group with like 49,000 people. That's it. Join it, and then click the units section in that group. You'll see all the systems right in there, and you'll see the product research system in there too. Utilize it and understand that when you're doing e-commerce, you have to do research on your products. You don't want to just throw random crap at the wall, right? If you're just looking at items that you think are good, right, that you think are good without any research, you're going to be just wasting money, right? And that's why ultimately people think, oh, I tried e-commerce before, it didn't work. Yeah, because you had no systems, you rushed it, you rushed to ads, you had no strategy, and you had no experience with product research. It's pretty easy to see why that person didn't do well, right? And we have Ramiz here. Ramiz, good to see you, brother. Ramiz is actually one of our super successful students as well. He owns a clothing brand, a suit brand. Give him a follow. Great guy, super successful. And guess what? Uses our BSF systems as well and does super well. Good to see you. Good to see you, Rami. Good to see you, brother. And seriously, guys, we got Mark. Mark, good to see you as well, my man. Been a long time. Good to see you, bro. Hopefully we're doing well. And guys, like I'm mentioning, focus on product research. Don't be the individual that just rushes forward. Don't rush. Stay calm and stay collected and take your time. Okay, e-commerce ain't going anywhere. Okay, what's important here is actually focusing on real momentum. Build the actual flow forward for yourself, guys. Don't rush, but stay consistent. Okay, stay consistent. That's the most important piece here. Stay consistent. Okay, make progress every single day. And one of the things I mentioned previously, guys, is this. Break down your life into a 31-day calendar. When I say your life into a 31-day calendar. Break down the life for your next month into a 31-day calendar. This is what I like to do. This is what I tell my students to do as well. One of the greatest things that I would recommend you do, buy a physical calendar. Go to Office Depot, go to Staples, and get literally a full-on calendar. Download the Google Calendar app and buy a business handbook. Okay, you'll have a physical calendar, Google Calendar, and your business handbook. What I want you to do is map out your full 30 days in advance, okay, in your business handbook in terms of what you want to accomplish. Okay, what I want you guys to go ahead and do is take that you wrote down in the business handbook and translate it onto the physical Google Calendar. And once it's done on the Google Calendar and it's there and it's physically there, move it over to the actual Google Calendar on your phone. You need to take control away from yourself, and you need to put control on the calendar. And then you need to actually just have discipline to follow what you've written. Okay. If you operate in that manner, I promise you'll get a lot more done, and you'll think of your workflow and every day as one step. Okay. Don't think of every day that you have to climb the entire flight of stairs. Okay. That's how you just overwhelm yourself. Focus on climbing one step at a time, one step at a time. Okay. And that's the most important thing. Right. And I want you guys to understand that, right? I want you to understand that it is not about rushing. It is about genuinely taking your time and doing it proper and doing things high quality, right? Because who wants to just rush all the way through grueling work, rush through it? You're going to half-ass it, and then your results are going to be lackluster too. Focus, stay the course, and stay consistent, right? And take your damn time. Okay. Whew. Now, with that being said, guys, for anyone who's just joining, good to see everyone here. We're on Instagram. We are in BSF. We're on YouTube. We're on Dropshipping. We're on Dropify. We're in Ecom Empire. It's good to see everyone here. I just wanted to hop on here after the gym to give you guys a little bit of ideology in terms of what I see is the most important thing that has led our students to be so consistently successful. It's the product research system and having a great margin while having a system with everything in the business. It's not just product research that you have a system with, but have a system with video creation, landing page creation, homepage creation, etc. All of these things, guys, will contribute toward your entire puzzle, okay, which is your business, your store, and your efforts. Okay, don't combine it all together. I want you to compartmentalize this, guys. Compartmentalize it. Product research is its own thing. Algorithmic targeting and the way that we target our consumers, it's our own thing. Okay, video creation, it's its own thing. Don't mix it all together, right? Take it one step at a time and master each system. Because guess what? The only thing cooler than being able to build this business up consistently and successfully is being able to do it over and over and over again, over and over and over again. Okay, that's the most incredible part, guys. If you look in our BSF Facebook group or the testimonials I post here on Instagram or Facebook, wherever, you see people consistently doing very well, right? And the reason is because when you see someone do well, they're actually following a proven system, not just guessing or doing random stuff. And guess what? A lot of those people that build up great success and momentum the first time around, they'll build a second brand as well. Okay, we have so many people who have portfolios of companies who have actually built multiple, which is incredible. Now, what's cool here is actually understanding the fact that as you move forward, right, you'll start to learn systems and it'll become second nature to you, to where you don't have to, take as long of a time to get built up. You could start to actually build that momentum much quicker. Okay. Now, for anyone who has seen our product research system, give me a 1 down below. If you have not seen it, give me a 2 down below. Okay. So if you've seen it, give me a 1 down below. And if you haven't seen it, give us a 2. Right. So Benny says, brother, I'm watching right now. Let's go. It's like, brother, I'm watching right now about the mentor live that you did about the farm system. And it's phenomenal, bro. I appreciate you, Benny. Good to see you, brother. Hopefully all is well. Happy New Year to you, man. Very nice. Okay. Very cool. And guys, go in the group. It's free. Check out the systems and utilize it. I want you guys to see how well these things work, because then when you're going to get a great result, you're going to be like, wow, Justin wasn't kidding. These systems actually do take me a pretty far way, and they do work consistently, which is awesome. He wasn't BSing me. Okay. Join the group. It's all free. Try it out. Do it. Okay. You don't got to pay a penny. Do it. Join the Facebook group and try it out. I'm telling you. Okay. And if you want more help with the systems, just let me know. We're literally here to make it happen and help y'all out whenever it may be, which is so incredible. So make it happen, guys. Go to facebook.com and type in Beyond Six Figures, one word. And what you guys will see is the 49,000 member group. Join it, and you guys will be able to see these systems as well. And with that being said, one of the most important things you have to focus on and realize about following systems is make sure you're following cohesive systems. Okay. Now, one of the biggest things that I see people do is mixing and matching systems and structures, right? Don't mix and match 100 different things together because the pieces won't fit together, guys, right? That's one of the biggest things you want to realize. They won't fit together if you're just kind of mixing and matching from everywhere. Stick to a system, find an infrastructure, and focus on building on top of it, right? Don't focus on just trying to create some Frankenstein solution, right? Because then the result will kind of look Frankenstein-y as well, right? That's not what you want, okay? So keep this in mind, guys. I want to just to kind of share this with you all this morning. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this as well today, okay? So do yourself a favor, join the Facebook group, check out all the systems that put everything in there for free for you guys just to get moving. For anyone who's looking to actually build an e-commerce, check it out. All free. I want you just to see momentum and actually do well and then be like, wow, Justin, this is pretty cool. And I'll help you scale it later, which is cool. So if anyone has any questions, reach out. I'm always here for you guys. As always, if anyone needs anything from me, let me know. Okay, awesome impromptu live stream today. If you guys want to see more of these, let me know. Give me 7s down below. And if you're watching on the replay as well, comment #replay, and I'll be giving out a few BSF hoodies to those who actually comment #replay as well. So have a good rest of your day, guys. Love y'all. Enjoy it. I'll see you guys soon.